conducts a series of interviews about the importance and the value of diversity and inclusion in the travel industry, with a specific focus on the LGBTQ plus traveling community. Our aim is to highlight how certifications, such as the Queervadis certification scheme, can help travel organizations and destinations to pursue and grow in their value proposition by advocating for social responsibility. In our case, Queervadis does not leave anyone behind, considering best practices to host the LGBTQ plus traveler and welcome the LGBTQ plus workers in travel organizations. And we have seen this commitment translate into a strong business case of growth, revenue, and customer loyalty. My name is Giovanna, brand manager in Saunders and Beach. I leave the floor to Aalap Shah, our Queervadis consultant for international business relations, who will conduct our interview. Thank you, Aalap.
Thank you, Giovanna. It's really nice to be here, and thank you, Tommaso, for your time. And so, as Giovanna said, we're really interested to hear your thoughts, your perspective, and your advice for others as well. And so I'm going to ask you a few questions, and really excited for this conversation. So thank you again.
You're welcome. Thanks to you for inviting us.
Of course. So Tommaso, we know you're based in Florence, but we know you have a lot of experience in the space. And so, our first question is, what first attracted you to Queervadis and a certification program in general?
So we first got aware about the certification during a speech in Bologna, where Saunders and Beach was discussing the growing market for the LGBTQ plus community. This sparked the interest in us to a commitment to get a certification. So while there was, of course, a commercial motivation, we also had was equally important in a deeper level, because our company has always been very inclusive. We always value the individuals, regardless of the gender or their personal choices. And this certification aligned perfectly with those values, particularly in the LGBTQ plus context. That's what attracted us. We needed something to give value to what we were doing even before the certification.
Sure. Yeah. And I think it makes a lot of sense, right? To be able to marry that commitment with a certification just gives that extra credibility, which is really nice to hear.
Exactly.
We imagine individuals like you who are leaders have a lot of challenges every day. You have a lot of things to weigh on a daily basis. So, for us, we can appreciate how challenging it is when you're dealing with marketing, with revenue, with loyalty, with your staff. So what are some of the most important factors in your decision making, and how did you get to a yes when you chose Queervadis as your certification?
So, as I said, we already were involved in some LGBTQ friendly programs like the one in bookings.com or other OTAs. But working a lot with the US market, many of our agency asked for a certification to participate to their programs. So the one that Queervadis was the model, the Queervadis model was perfect for us, and we chose it, and it was the right decision. Of course. So because it had a level of seriousness and prestige that we were looking for. That's the reason.
That's great. And so my final question is, tell us a little bit more about the specifics. How has this partnership and the certification really helped you achieve your goals, whether that's quarterly goals, yearly goals? Really curious to see how the impact has really shaped your business.
Yeah. So we have invested in various marketing campaigns with this certification, but we believe that these results go beyond the simple numbers, because Florence is already recognized as a gay-friendly city.
Sure.
So it was already a city for the LGBTQ community to go. It was already known for that. But this certification gave us a way to, even when we participate to sales calls or workshops, we always tell about this certification, and it gave us prestige. They know that their clients will be treated as normal if they come to our hotels. I worked at the reception when we were doing this certification, and I still remember the clients when they saw our certification, when they saw our how do you call that, our papers, that we were gay friendly, and they always liked that. They knew that with our work they will be treated equally as everyone, and they won't have any problems. They could ask us anything, like for restaurants or bars or pubs. They knew that they will count on us for that matter.
That's wonderful.
And, yeah.
Oh, please.
Yeah. No, and as I said, for our guests, it's appreciated, and they expressed it even in reviews. And so, with this positive feedback, it reinforces our commitment to this program of the inclusivity.
That's wonderful. And, I think as a queer traveler myself, just having that sense of safety, community, and, support is such an important part of the travel experience, because you really want to enjoy it when you're there. And so thank you again so much.
You're welcome.
Maybe just one last thought, which is, Tommaso, when you look out to this year or next year, what are you most excited about? What are you hoping will happen in the travel space, or even maybe in Florence? Anything you want to share for us, what you're really looking forward to in the next few months or next year?
So in Florence, we have seen a big boom after the COVID period. I mean, it was a really, really big city before for the travel industry, but it's now growing even more. So we are looking to keep the same numbers and to welcome many guests, and to keep welcoming many guests.
That's great. Thank you so much. Thank
You're
you again
welcome.
for the time. Yeah.
Thanks to you. Thank you.
Okay.
So, thank you again, Tommaso, for your participation. It has been extremely interesting, even for your insights about what is going to be Florence in 2025. As you said, the Jubileum will play a role of that.
Yeah, it will. I hope this interview was good.
Yeah.
I hope it was interesting, my answer to your question.
Absolutely.
Really nice to hear.
Okay.
Actually, yeah. I mean, again, it was also just like the things like when the customers came and said it to you in the reviews. I mean, that's really nice to hear.
Yeah.
Really happy with that.
Yeah, it's something that we remember a lot, because you don't think about it until it happens.
Exactly.
You always treat everyone equally,
Yeah.
But when they see it and you see them, that they know that you are going to treat them equally, they really appreciate it. And, it's...
Yeah, all right then. So thank you again, Tommaso.
Thank you.